Coach, it looked like a very frustrating match throughout, seeing you remonstrating left and right. The first question I have to ask about Noah Ellie. What was the first thing you thought when you saw that hand go up and the ball glanced off his hand?
That's a red card. To be honest, it's clear. When you are in this situation and you take the hand in this situation, then it's a clear red card, and it was the best moment in the game. When we came out, beginning of the second half, we scored, so we made a lot of pressure and was very good situations. We created a lot of good moments, and then the red card came, and this was not the best moment for us.
Next, we go to Michael.
Coach, I want to ask you about your game plan after the red card. 2 weeks ago, when Andres Reyes got a red card, you made the conscious decision to take out Dante Van Zier and focus on defense, especially in the second half. Tonight, later in the game, you lose another defender, but 5 minutes later, you take out someone like John Tolkien, and then you bring in another striker later on. What were you going for in that second half?
Yeah, it's different because Chicago played with 2 center backs, back 4, and for us was then more the situation to play 4-3-2 against Chicago, and today was different. Vancouver plays with 3 center backs and 2 6 positions, and also on the side with a high wing back. So this was for us more important than to play 4-4-1. And Kyle came in then for Jamai because of his performance. This was the reason, and Corey because of his physical. That we have maybe one situation in transition or in set pieces. So we had one moment with Corey, and was a little bit unlucky then.
Next, we go to Andrew.
Hi, Coach. So it seemed like tonight might have been one of the longest showings that we've seen from Dennis Jengar. I was wondering what you saw from him. I think a lot of people expect his speed, maybe you'll be able to stretch the opponent's back line. Just what do you see from him tonight?
Yeah, I saw of him some good moments, and at the beginning of the first half, we had very good moments, especially after transition on the right side. And I think the most problem was today that we don't have the consequence on the side in crosses, and this was the main part in the first half. At the beginning, first half was good, and the second half, the first 20 minutes till the red card, was the best moment in our game, and we controlled the game. We create these situations on the side, 2 against 1 moments, and but the red card kills then the moment.
Next, we go to Vas.
How's it going, Coach? Tough result, 1-1, 3 points in 3 games, and going into Miami next weekend, are you expecting to maybe change up anything leading up to that game? Because with Messi scoring tonight, it looked like they may have a bit of revenge on their mind with the last game, how it went out.
Yeah, we will analyze this the next days. Tomorrow we will start to analyze the opponent. It's Inter Miami, and then we will find for us a top solution how we can win this game.
Next, we go to Sean.
There you go, Sean Sokol, Allen Magazine. I saw the cards being issued. How much of an impact did it have on the game between your game plan, players not being as aggressive, possibly switching off and marking another player and other things?
No, the main part was in the first half, after 15-20 minutes, before we created a lot of situations. I think in the first minute or in the second minute we can score, and the main problem was we didn't play forward. So we played then very slowly in some moments, too many passes back, and not to find the right moment for the switch. Then we were on the side, then not to have the consequence on the side with flat crosses or back passes, and this was the main problem, especially then after 15-20 minutes in the first half. Then we changed a little bit in the halftime our structure to play with in our build-up with 1-6 position and 2-8 position, then with Emil and Vicky in the center, and this was for me was top then the first 20 minutes till the red card. Then we had the moments, we create these chances, we had some corners, we scored after set pieces. And then we had the situation then with Noah with this red card.
Next, we go to James.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
3 matches in a row, 3 draws. I mean, the performances have been good. The 3 points have been there for the taking. But now with the injuries and the suspensions starting to pile up, this team is going to stay the same until the summer at the earliest. How confident are you that that standard can stay this high and this team can stay towards the top of the Eastern Conference without some of these players available? Thanks.
Our focus is the next game and not to think about the summer. So we have these injuries, but it's okay. We have also to analyze the difference between the 2 games before, the home game against Chicago, and especially then in LAFC. This was very good, and today it was then after 20 minutes was not good in the first half, and this is what we have to analyze and what we have to improve very quick. In some moments to have this consequence to play forward very quick in some moments, to have more deep runs, to create more situations in the box in the opponent's box, like at the beginning of the game. And also the second half, beginning of the second half, we had these moments, and this is what we have to improve then and to continue to play forward, to find the right moment for the switch, and then to create on the side these 2-against-1 situations, and then to have this consequence in crosses. And this was not good enough today in some moments.
Next, we go to John.
Sandro, it did seem like your best moments were when you got the ball out wide and sort of spread their defense out, and then you were playing a little direct down the middle, whether it was Emile or Lewis or whoever, and it just seemed like that opened up opportunities. Do you feel like that's when you were able to at least create some chances, and those were your best moments on the attack?
Yeah, we talked before the game also. They play with 3 center backs and high wing backs in their pressing behavior, so we need the space on the side. And especially then on the left side with Luis was good some moments, and but we need then also our fullbacks to create then, especially on the left side, to create more situations and to play with more dynamic in some parts of the game.
Everyone, we have time for 2 more questions with Coach. First, go to Christian in the back.
Good evening, Coach. Can you just talk to us about trying to unlock on the Red Bulls' left side? It looks as there was more aggressive on that left side, the Whitecaps' right side, and what you wanted to do after that red card. Thank you.
Yeah, I said that then the reason was for us to play 4-4-1, to close the side, because they play with 3 center backs and with offensive wing backs, and this was the decision then that we play in with 2 players on the side against the ball after the red card. And the idea of the game, and it was also clear, and during the game you saw this, that we have to open the space on the side. This was because the center was very closed, and it's a very good team in their structure, Vancouver, and you saw this, they closed very well the center. So then we have to improve these attacking situations on the side. And we had the best chances on the side when we create these moments, 1-against-1, 2-against-1. This is what I said before. And we have to do this more, to repeat this more and more and more in this game today, and this was not good.
And we'll finish up with Daniel.
How you doing, Coach? After your first couple of chances in the first half, it seemed like the guys were overpassing and not taking shots, especially against the goalkeeper that was loose with his rebound control. Did you think the team was a bit passive in the first half, leading up to that red card in the second half?
No, I'm not sure that it's passive then in this moment. So we had these moments, so we had also our pressing behavior. We had played then sometimes the long ball. Vancouver was very dangerous in transition moments, and in these positions we had some problems, especially against White, the striker. Then this layoff options to their 10 position, and then they can switch these moments. This was the game today.
Coach, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.